What's good, my people? I hope all is well today. Matt Garland here, NMLS number 58700, better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. YouTube, it's been a while, but we are alive. We are blessed. I hope everybody's having a great, terrific day. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. And we're back. We're going to be back on the YouTube grind. Check out the vlog that I just put out. I'll put the link in the description of the video. A day in the life of a loan officer. I'm going to start vlogging pretty much everything that I'm doing, from buying real estate, traveling the country, speaking engagements, parenting. I mean, entrepreneurship, the whole 9 yards. So make sure you guys tap in with the vlog. You can go to the playlist and check out the vlog playlist or look at my last post. All right. So today, what's up, y'all? Hope all is well today. Let's talk about it today, man. Today, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of refinancing in today's market. Now, a lot of people reach out to me about refinancing, especially a lot of you folks are up in equity right now. Okay. And a lot of you who have purchased in the past 2 to 3 years, you have extremely low interest rates. And most of you put down minimum down payments, the ones that's been reaching out to me, maybe 3%, 5%, 10%, and you have PMI. So let's talk about the pros and cons of refinancing in today's market. Now, me personally, there's different types. First of all, let's explain the different types of refinances. You have a rate and term refinance where you're lowering the interest rate, but you're not changing the term. Maybe you're going back to a 30-year fix, or you're changing the term of the mortgage. You're going from a 30-year to a 25, 20, or 15-year mortgage. Then you have cash out refinances where you're able to tap into the equity of the home and use that equity to do as you please. Now, most of the time when people are looking to refinance, well, let me not say most of the time, right? Because everybody's situation is different. Let me just speak on the people who've been reaching out to me lately over the past 30 days. And what people have been asking me about is possibly A, refinancing to take out cash, B, refinancing to remove the PMI off the mortgage, or C, to lower the term. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this. If you have an interest rate that is below 4% or even 4.5%, because today's market, let me check something real quick. Because let me just do this live. Let me see what the rates are today. Right? Matter of fact, let me bring this up. I'm gonna bring this up. We're gonna do this live. Mortgage Daily News. I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at. Let's get into teacher mode. All right, let's get into teaching mode. All right, so I'm gonna bring up this website, and this is what I want you guys to do at all times when you want to know where the market is. You want to know what's happening in the market. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. Let me just go here, share my screen. Okay. So boom. So one of my favorite websites to go to, ladies and gentlemen, is this right here, Mortgage News Daily. All right. So I want you guys to go to mortgagenewsdaily.com. This is one of my favorite websites to go. Type yes in chat if you can see my screen and you can hear me clearly. Type yes in chat if you can see my screen and hear me clearly. All right. Now, this is one of those websites that I like to go to. Okay. And again, if you're just joining, we're talking about, you see on the bottom of the banner, pros and cons of refinancing in today's market is today's topic. So Mortgage News Daily, if you scroll down here, you can kind of see, and let me make this a little bit bigger for you guys. Pause. Okay, let me make this a little bit bigger. I think that should do it right there. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Pause. All right. So this, if you go to Mortgage News Daily, you can kind of see It tells you where the market is right now. Okay. And now, what I love about this website, I love this website better than pretty much all the websites that are out there, because a lot of these websites are based off of advertisements from different lenders and different quotes. And I'm not going to name them on here. You guys know who I'm talking about. But this website right here, mortgagenewsdaily.com, was founded by loan officers. And what they're doing is basically taking the average of what lenders are pricing out throughout the day, and that's how they compute these interest rates. So now, what I'm going to tell you also, the rates that you see displayed here daily does not mean you're going to qualify for these interest rates. There's different factors that goes into qualification of loans, but this gives you a great idea. In a perfect world, meaning high credit scores, low loan to values, depending on the program, and generally this is for primary residences. This is not for investment properties. This is not for multifamily owner occupied properties. The rates that you normally see displayed on any website is going to be for single family homes, primary residences, and they're probably using a 740 or 760 credit score with at least 20% equity. All right. So today's market national average 30-year fix is around 6.125, 15-year about 5.3, 30-year jumbo around 5%, 30-year fix for VA and FHA around 5.5 respectively, and the 5/1 arm a little bit under 6%. So you have to ask yourself, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking to refinance right now, 9 times out of 10, the interest rate that you have, if you have a primary residence and if you purchased or refinanced your home within the past 24 to 36 months, 9 times out of 10, your interest rate is going to be a lot lower than what we're seeing right here on this chart. So there's no reason for you to refinance out of it, even if you have PMI. Like I had a guy today who reached out to me who wanted to refinance, and I asked him his rate. He told me 2.75%. He has an FHA mortgage and he says, I hate paying PMI. And I immediately said, PMI is not the devil. I said rates are much higher, and he wanted to take out cash out of the property at the same time. I said, look, let's slow down here. First things first, you have a 2.75%. The PMI factor on your loan is 0.85%. So even if you add those two things together, your blended interest rate is right around 3.625%. The market is double that. And especially if you're doing a cash out refinance, you're better off continuing to pay that PMI payment. Okay. Now, if you are someone who's interested in tapping into the equity that you have in your home, and if your interest rates are lower than what we're seeing right here on the screen right now, in any of these categories, right? If you have a conventional FHA or VA mortgage, then you need to go to your local credit union and explore the options of possibly doing a home equity line of credit. Now, what I would tell you before I move on to that, do you guys understand what I'm saying here? Type yes in chat if you understand what I'm saying. I don't want to move too fast. I want to make sure that my people understand everything I am saying right now, and you guys are fully locked in on this. Because the most important thing is retention. All right. All right, cool. So you understand. Make sure y'all like this video too. Share this out with your people who are homeowners who have been possibly thinking about refinance, because this can possibly help them make a better decision. Now, let me stop sharing my screen. Okay. So now, if you are one of those folks who have purchased and you are looking to tap into the equity, there's a few things I want to tell you. Number one, I want you to Go to a local credit union and speak to them about doing your home equity line of credit. Local credit unions, regional banks generally have better terms and conditions and rates on the home equity lines of credit. Now, I will caution you all, we are in a market where acceleration is the no, appreciation is in the reverse mode. So there's a deceleration, deappreciation happening right now, which doesn't mean a crash. And later today, join me on Rants and Gems, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Kiana Watson and myself will be on Earn Your Leisure's YouTube channel live, and we'll be discussing that in a little bit more detail. But the market is still up 14% in appreciation in 2022. But like I've been telling you guys, I firmly believe we'll close out the year somewhere around 7 to 10% nationally in appreciation. And then going into next year, we'll close out somewhere in that 2 to 7% appreciation factor, depending on the market. Now, if you are in certain markets, and I want you to tread lightly because at any given time, anything can happen. And any predictions that you hear from anybody, which, first of all, if you follow me on IG, I told you I'm not even predicting shit no more because I'm tired of talking about this, right? But just caution, use common sense. Don't max out your home equity line of credits. A lot of banks will allow you to go up to 90% of the value when you're doing the home equity line of credit. I would highly advise against that in this type of climate that we're in. I would probably say if you can pull out enough equity where you need it at 75, 80% of the value of your home, then that's what you should do. Now, and another thing I want to tell you guys, if you are going to pull out equity in your home right now, you need to have a foolproof plan. Okay? Full proof plan. You need, please do not tell me you want to go on vacation or something like that. If you're not investing in real estate, if you're not even home improvement, I would probably say, depending on what type of home improvement that you need to be done, I'm always a fan of it, but make sure you check the comps in your area and make sure that home improvement that you're doing is going to give you true value. Um, Investing into your business to make more money, but any one of those things, if you're doing that, I'm okay with it. But make sure again you have a plan, you have an exit strategy, because always remember you're taking out new debt. Okay. And when you pull out that home equity line of credit, that debt needs to be paid for. So just take all of that into consideration. All right. So I need you to really, really understand. So there's not too many pros in today's market with doing a refinance. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Me personally, I'm not refinancing anything because I already refinanced everything. I took advantage of the cheapest money ever. And I tried to tell you guys to take advantage of the cheapest money ever, but a lot of you didn't listen. You waited on the sidelines, but it is what it is. We are here now. If you have equity in your home, I highly recommend you go out there and you pull out a line of credit only if you have a plan. Only if you have a plan. And I just mentioned all of that. All right. So I just wanted to come on here real quick, talk to y'all. You got any questions about this? Put them in the chat. As you can see, I have my lovely, beautiful House Hackonomics, How to House Hack Your Way to Wealth book. Thank you all for your support of House Hackonomics. Jordana, if you're still there, can you throw that in the YouTube comments from the link in my bio and Instagram? Matter of fact, I can do it too right here. So if anybody wants to take advantage of the bundle for House Hackonomics, I'm gonna put it in the comments right now. Take advantage. And yeah, if you got any questions about this particular topic, please feel free to ask your questions. And let's see. Let's see what we got going on. PS says, talk more about using REITs to pay your mortgage, kind of like Rants and Jim's episode with Trap. I'm not going to talk about REITs in detail. I think that was a great episode, Pierre. Shout out to Wall Street Trapper who came on and blessed us with that REIT conversation. But it's like any investment, right? Use the cash flow of anything to pay down your debts. So whether it's a REIT, whether it's a rental property, no matter what it is, you can use that capital, that net profit to pay down. Now, me personally, I'm not a fan of doing that 100%. I like to reinvest money back into it so it can continue to grow. But whatever floats your boat, it's your choice. Raquel says, info always on point. The jersey is fire. Now, the jersey is fire. So this was my last year. Let me turn around so y'all can see this. This was the last year InvestFest jersey that I had on. I don't know if y'all just saw that. I just turned around. But shout out to the biggest ever, EYL University. I appreciate that. We drip responsibly over here. We drip responsibly. All right. Make sure y'all go to the link. I just highlighted it. Let's see. Ella J says, buying a family house from my aunt for $40K. The house appraised at 70. Can I pull out 30 for renovations? No, you can't. You will not be able to pull out 30,000 for renovations. You probably won't be able to pull out, depending on how you're purchasing this house as a primary residence or as an investment property, you probably won't be able to pull out nothing, to be honest with you. Maybe it's going to be few far in between. Not people going to want to lend on that low amount. Just keeping it real with you. All right, let's see what other questions you guys have right now. Arrow says, what do you think of using my HELOC to help purchase a quad in Far Rock, New York? Shout out to Far Rockaway. I'm a fan of that. Again, Arrow, do your numbers, do your due diligence. Make sure you understand the fundamentals of multifamily investing. And again, if you get the House Hackonomics bundle, it comes with my 3-day investing masterclass that I did in July. And we talk about Section 8 property management. We speak about the fundamentals of multifamily investing, meaning how to analyze the deals from a bank underwriter's perspective. We talk about asset-based loans, how to put loans in your LLC name. We talk about hard money. So you get that, and you also get the FHA 203K webinar with the House Hackonomics bundle. But make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure those numbers, and make sure you got solid tenants. Remember, this is New York. Landlord is not landlord friendly. So make sure you got all your ducks in a row, especially in Far Rockaway. You're going to get a special type of person over there, depending on what part of Far Rockaway you're in. Didn't list anything. Hold on. What does the bundle include? I purchased the book, but it didn't list anything. Can't wait to get it. So if you look on the Shopify, it does list if you look at the Shopify thing, it definitely does list exactly what's on the bundle. Let me see if I can pull it up, matter of fact. Since you just brought that up, mgbookstore.com. Let me see if this will let me pull it up. Okay. Yeah, so it does. It's kind of small, but it definitely does list House Hackonomics plus FHA 203K webinar and Investor Masterclass bundle. So yes, you can. It does says all three. It's kind of small, but it does says it. Got to figure out how to make that font bigger. Salute from Pompano Beach. Shout out to you. Like the video, y'all. Like the video. Somebody said, shout out Far Rock. The A-line is infamous. The A-line is definitely infamous. If you know, you know. You're welcome, Sandy Jane. So if you got the bundle, you definitely should be able to access the webinars right now, Sandy. If you got the bundle, you'll be able to access that right now. The 3-day masterclass and the FHA 203K webinar. The book, you'll get the book within a week. All right, so Brandon, first of all, thank you for the super chat. And Brandon is saying, I brought my house in Atlanta in 2016 for 90K at 4% interest rate, and now I have 177K in equity. I'm thinking about refinancing it. No, don't refinance it. Do a home equity line of credit if you want to tap into that equity. Right now, me personally, I probably would see if I can tap into at least 100K of that 177. Right, take out 100 and flip that 100. So I think you're in a great position for a home equity line of credit, but not for a refinance. Keep that 4%. But again, I don't know the values of your house and everything like that. You say you purchased it at 90K. I really don't know how much you owe right now. So, but I would say if you can get anywhere from 75,000 to 100 out of that and leave like 70 in there, 75, whatever, I think you'll be in a good position. Thanks for the super chat. When will you bring another developer in the light, like one who specializes in affordable housing development? We're working on a few things. We're working on a few things, Pierre, with a lot of developers. Hell, I'm developing right now. I'm not developing affordable housing though, but we are working on a few for rents and gems, a few things that we're gonna do over there. And also look on my YouTube channel. And I'm glad you brought that up. Right, I'm gonna just start releasing content pretty much every day on my YouTube channel moving forward. Jordana, who's my executive producer for Garland Media Group. We've been having this discussion for about a month now, and this discussion has been intensifying over the past week, over this past week, I should say, about coming up with different ideas for different shows and things of that nature, and just filming so much content. Like, I have content right now that we haven't released. I'm probably going to release something tomorrow on my YouTube channel, and we're just going to start filming um, every single day, and just start bombarding you guys over here on my MG the Mortgage Guy channel with a lot of information. It's going to be in studio stuff. It's going to be out here on the road. Um, I'm actually developing property in Philly right now. We're going to start um, that process. Plans are approved. We're submitting for permits. I just spoke to my partner, Malik Carter, today about that. So we're going to document some of that stuff as well. And that's going to be part of the vlog. And we're going to put that on the vlog. So it's going to be a lot of educational stuff. I'm building my dream house right now. And I'm going to vlog some of that stuff and teach you guys some sort of construction of building your dream house too. I'm not going to show too much of my personal primary residence, but I'm going to teach you guys some stuff. So yeah, it's a lot going on. And thank you, Pierre, for the super chat. Chanel says, do you need a certain amount of equity to do a HELOC? Yes, you need at least, some banks will allow you to go up to 90% equity when you're doing a HELOC, right? Some banks will allow you to do 90% financing, meaning you have 10% equity left over. I will recommend not going above 80% at the max, meaning you're leaving at least 20% equity in the house. And in some cases, depending on where you live, maybe you take that down a notch and you go 25% or 75% max LTV or CLTV and leave 25% equity in there. So good question, Chanel. Pierre, you're very active. I like this. I need that. It's hard to find information on this topic. Thank you. I need this in my journey nationally. We got you, man. No worries. I got you, bro. Derek Lewis, I'm currently going through the probate process. Property is free and clear. However, needs repairs. What do you suggest? Wow, good question. You're going through the probate process. The property is free and clear, and it needs repairs. I'm not sure what type of property this is going to be, Mr. Derek. If this is a primary residence, I don't know if you have equity in the property. I don't know really all the details, so it's kind of like I can't really answer this like 100% accurately, but your options would be some sort of renovation loan, Fannie Mae home style. If it's a primary, or FHA 203K if it's a primary. You can know if it's an investment property and it's a single family, you can do Fannie Mae home style for that as well. Or you can do a hard money loan or try to get some sort of private funding. So that's what I would suggest for that. Those are your options when it comes to something like that. Okay, my phone is just blowing up right now. All right. So, yeah, we had a couple good questions in the comments. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I've been on this for like 26 minutes, 27 minutes. I didn't really want to make this like a 5-hour video or anything like that. But I thank you guys for tapping in and being patient with me over here on my YouTube channel. I've been kind of neglecting my YouTube audience. I know I've said this a few times, but I'm telling you guys, I'm so dedicated to YouTube and building my media company and building out my network that I'm going to just bombard you guys with so much information and relevant information, not fear mongering like BS. I don't have time for that. All right. So make sure y'all tap in tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, let me tell you this. I almost forgot. Um, Chicago. Chicago. We're going to Chicago. The EYL University Home Buying Expo. EYL University. Damn, I wish I had this in email that I can show you the flyer. So the EYL University Home Buying Expo is in Chicago on 9/17, September 17th, next Saturday. I'm going to put the link in the comments and in the description of this video. I almost forgot to talk about that. All right, so let me highlight that right there. So if you want to come to the Real Estate Expo, it's happening in Chicago again next Saturday, September 17th. We got an all-star lineup. We got my man Renaissance 125, my man Andre Haynes. We got Rashana Scott. Okay, we got Kai Bandley. She's in construction. We got the Credit Dude. We got Jamel King. You got Troy and Rashad of Earn Your Leisure. And you got myself, MG the Mortgage Guy. So if you are in Chicago or surrounding areas, this is a free event. Okay? A free event. The Real Estate Expo Tour is about to begin. We have Chicago September 17th, then we're doing DC December 11th, and then in 2023 we're going to take the tour to 10 cities. All right, these 2 cities right now will be free. Okay, they will be free. Chicago and DC. Shout out to the good people at Chase for sponsoring. Shout out to Nicole. So yeah, link is right there. It's in the comments. If you want to attend this free real estate expo brought to you by EYL University, make sure you click the link. I highlighted it here on my page. Make sure you click that link. All right. There's no date for Miami. We might not bring it to Miami. You owe 170. You owe 79,000. All right, so Brandon, you owe 79,000. So if you have a plan to invest, I probably will go take 100K out of that. That's what I would do. All right. Thank you. Please, more YouTube content. You know what? I've been active on Instagram Live a lot lately. I've been active on the Instagram Live lately, so I'm definitely gonna go back to YouTube more because Instagram Live is just not it. It's just not it. But thank you. I appreciate you. And all right, so that's all I got for you guys. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, tune in to Earn Your Leisure's YouTube channel. Kiana Watts and myself are going live for Rants and Gems, the #1 real estate podcast in the world. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe this video. Go watch my last video, which was the vlog, and make sure you pick up your copy of House Hackonomics and get the bundle. Well, that's the only option you have. Get the bundle of House Hackonomics, which comes with the FHA 203K webinar and 3-day real estate investing masterclass, all for one low price. So pick it up. You get immediate access to the webinars, and then you'll receive the book in a week. All right. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Stay tuned. Tomorrow, a new video will be dropping. Peace.